chasing the green and gold with a last name that suggests she could be Asian, an accent that assumes she is English, and a clan name that confirms she is African. All this carefully knitted together in the womb with great hand-eye coordination. Eagerly sprung out into the world in spring. Spent half her life dribbling, kicking, and bowling balls. All this with both eyes on the green and gold. In fact, she made that a career. Now spends most of her time at the university at the foot of Table Mountain carrying a camera while enjoying sport. A sport manager by profession and a speaker by calling.
Ducking bullets, dribbling hockey balls, all this with both eyes on the green and gold. I was birthed in the township of New Brighton, Port Elizabeth, a township with a slightly high crime rate, a city that has produced rugby World Cup winning captain Siya Kolisi and assistant coach Mzwandile Stick. My family escape from the high crime was sport. My mother was a netball shooter, my grandmother a ballroom champion, and my aunt, she collected trophies in beauty contests. All of their trophies and medals were draped around our home. Inspiration for the next generation. All these mamas, domestic workers. Their sporting genes generously flowed into my DNA. And when it was my time, I picked up a hockey stick and hockey was my game. I dreamed of continuing the family legacy of trophies. I dreamed of wearing that green and gold and representing my country, lining up to sing the national anthem as I represent the national team. I started off in hockey as a goalkeeper, and I stopped all those goals and kept clean sheets. I soon got hungry and wanted to score the goals, and I transitioned to be a striker. Boy, did I strike those balls. Scoring goals became a reflex reaction, and I always made sure I kept my team on the winning side. Can you believe I went back to my first love, back to being a goalkeeper and keeping clean sheets? Whether I was scoring the goals or stopping the goals, I had the talent to go all the way and wear that green and gold. And so did the selectors. After 2 years of representing my high school first team, I was invited to the provincial hockey trials. This was where the cream of the crop of hockey in the province come together to battle it out for a team in that final provincial team. This team would go on tour to the national tournament, where the selectors would pick players for the national team, and they would get to wear that green and gold. And that was my ultimate dream. On the eve of the final round of trials, my coach called me, and as I was getting ready for the final words of encouragement, the conversation went like this. Mel, should you make the provincial team, you have to pay 5,000 rand for the tour to the national tournament. My domestic worker mother was earning 3,000 rand a month. My grandmother earned 1,000 rand of pension grant. My aunt earned 1,000 rand of disability grant. This was our household family income for 1 month. This was what was required for me to spend 1 week of hockey at the national tournament. Was it fair to even ask my family, what would we eat? What would we eat for a month? Like a responsible teenager, I withdrew from the trials and I kissed my dreams goodbye. I never shared this with my family. And as I walked home that day, I felt the pieces of my heart break with every step I took in the township. I wondered, was this the reason for the high crime rate? Were their dreams coming with a high price tag? After a couple of tears, I stood up and I made the decision. I wanted to be part of the change. I wanted to influence the future. I wanted to make sure that those who came behind me did not go through what I was going through. I wanted to be a sport manager. I registered for a sport management qualification at the Nelson Mandela University. At varsity, I forgot about my dream. Playing hockey felt empty. Instead, I invested all my time in my books and I became a bit of a boffin, never missing a day of class. I picked up a couple of distinctions along the way. And after 3 hard years of blood, sweat, and tears, I walked across that stage with my qualification in my hand, ready to be the change. My journey as a sport manager started off at Rhodes University. What a pity he had to fall. I continued to Pretoria, went back to Nelson Mandela University, and now I'm at the university at the foot of Table Mountain. Along my journey as a manager in sport, I get to approve funding for deserving student athletes who have been invited to national and international tours, making sure that their talent alone is enough for them to wear that green and gold and represent their country. They bring the talent and I take care of the funds. Imagine if that was available in my time. I had a choice. I could sit and feel sorry for myself for not having the 5,000 rand. I could have chosen crime or sport. I chose to adapt a positive attitude. I chose to be the change I wanted to see. What choices are you making? Are you happy to sit and complain? Do you sit and feel sorry for yourself? Or do you dust yourself up and be the change that you want to be? Oh, and the good news is, I eventually did get to wear that green and gold. You see, I was selected as a team manager of a national rugby team. And yes, I lined up to sing my national anthem. Choice enables you to tell the world who you are.